From the audience now.
For Jesse, I think it could be a phase that he's going through. It might not be, but I just want to say, once you go black, you never go back. There goes my husband right there. I do agree with you with one thing.
Look at hubby right there. Come here. You know, this group of kids back here said we could really relate to Jesse. Why?
Yes, because I feel that I have a certain friend.
This guy right here? Come on, stand up. Come on.
I feel he embarrasses me.
Why?
Because he walks around and he's like, yo, stuff.
So
like
what
that.
are you doing?
I don't think I do anything. It's just that.
Look at his hands.
She thinks.
So what's wrong with him? He's expressing himself.
But I think he tries to act black.
Maybe he's acting Italian. You know, using his hands. Why does
I don't think so.
Rolonda.
What are you acting like?
Italian. That's what I am.
he isn't.
That's
I'm
what
far
I
from
am.
it. He's
But she
embarrassing
thinks
me
I'm
because he
everything.
walks around with the hat low. He's in the slang. The slang comes out.
So what is that doing to you? When you say to her, what's wrong? How do you respond to this?
He laughs at it.
Rolonda, I think
Because-
too many of us cares too much about the strangers on the street, about what they're saying and what they're thinking, and like we can't get past the face value.
So Lawrence, what do you say to these young? Because this is our generation
Well,
that's
I
got to get
say
this
that
race stuff together.
We used to say that imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. That if someone picks up a cultural habit, a lot of us we have adopted Italian culture in our eating, Chinese culture in our eating. We use Yiddish because of Jews. People pierce their ears because of African Americans. We've learned a lot of music and other things from each other.
My question, Lawrence, is why don't folks like Trey and this young lady like here see their friends and go, I appreciate that they appreciate something that is part of
mocking
ignore
it,
how
I
he
think
acts.
that it's terrific. These people are taking it on because they appreciate it, and they're finding the pro-versity among all of us. We don't have to be so divided and separate on these issues.
Okay, hold, you're right here. Stand up, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Robert and especially your mom, I think there's a tension that really exists here. On the one hand, I think Betty had a valid point. I mean, she was saying that, you know, you have a duty on one hand to be a part of your race to a certain extent. Now, you have a point also, Robert.
And Betty is still on the phone if you want to talk to her.
I mean, I think Betty's dealing with some separate issues herself, and everyone's coming from a separate viewpoint here. We need to understand that also. But on the one hand, I mean, no one has a monopoly on intelligence. No one has a monopoly on social skills. And to limit someone is to stunt their growth. And we need to be encouraging people, especially black people need to be encouraging black people to grow and to do whatever they need to do to make themselves a better person. Now, at the same time, you can't deliberately ignore the problems and issues that are facing your community. It doesn't make good sense. I mean, the fact is that race is still a physical dilemma. And so if you have people of your color who are facing problems, you need to be attentive to those issues.
Yeah, my question is to Robert and Jesse. For Robert, I'm not gonna try to attack, but I just want to know, when you put the chemical in your hair and your eyes are green, do you find it that you're more welcomed and comfortable around your friends, that they,
No, I did this for aesthetic modeling purposes. The modeling agency I worked for, there were 4 black gentlemen in the agency.
Well, that says something right there.
We
You
looked
had
a
to do that
lot
for
like
mom.
each other. So in order for me to get more work, I changed things about my appearance so I got more work than they did.
I think Robert recognizes that when he walks into a store, people are still going to treat him as a black man.
No, we'll be right back in a minute. We'll be right back.
Regardless of what chemical